some people have reached out to me to ask, how can I construct my table of results, my result table for the titration, and to get my average titer value. Now remember, I told you the average titer value of each school differs. That of your school differs from that of other school. So in your school, based on the experiment you carry out, there is going to be a range of figures. Your teacher could actually reveal that range to you. Okay, so within that range, your whatever calculations, whatever experiment you carried out, your average titer value should be within that range. Now, once you have done that experiment once and you see that the value you got is within that range, you don't need to waste time trying to do it the second, the third time. You can, from one value you have, you can plot the table. So I'm going to show you how to plot the table right now. Now, the first thing you do, I've given you an acronym, B5. What is the meaning of B5? B, F, I, V. B5. So those are the things that will be on this vertical. So your B simply means burette reading. Burette reading. Then this is final. You can write final reading. This is initial reading. Then this is volume of acid used. So you draw the table. Mind you, this burette reading has to be, the SI unit for this reading is centimeter cube. So you can either write your centimeter cube here, it covers for everyone, or you repeat it centimeter cube, centimeter cube, centimeter cube. Ensure to have that SI unit, all right, so that you will not be penalized. Now after that, you can now divide these. You can have rough, you can have first, then you can have second reading, and then you can have third. You are expected to have a minimum of 3, maximum of 4. What do I mean by 4? The rough 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 4 trials you did. So you can have rough and just 1 and 2. That is 3, but then you can also have 4. Now, I'm going to be making use of 23.20 as my average titer value. So my average titer value, which is the same thing as average volume of acid used, is 23.20. 23.20 centimeter cube. So what I will do, how do I get this? So the first thing, initial. This initial, you can just put 0.00 across board. 0.00. Mind you, always put your readings in 2 decimal places. That means after this decimal, 1, 2 places after the decimal. This is my average volume of acid. This is the value I'm trying to look for. All right. So I'm going to try to have my figures. I can add a little to this and remove. For this table, like I said, B5, BFIV, that's an acronym, B5, BFIV. B means burette reading, F is the final reading, I is initial reading, volume is volume of acid used. So I'm about to use 23.20. So let's assume you were told that your average titer value, the range is somewhere around 23.20. So to plot this table in a very simple way, what I can just do, or what you can do, you can decide to add 0.05 and remove 0.05 from this value so that you can get this. All right. So here I can write, since I have 23.20, I can add 23.25, 23.15, 23.20. Now, if I remove 5 from 23.20, I remove 0.05. I'm going to have 23.20. That 5 I had it here gives me 23.20, and I have 23.20 here. So whatever is, so now my rough, I can also have maybe 23.25. Okay, so the implication of that, I'm coming back to that. Now, your final reading, the sum of your initial and volume of acid used, the sum of these last two must be equal to what you have here. So if you add this to this, it's going to give you 23.25. Add this to this, 23.25. Add this to this, 23.15. Add this to this, 23.20. So once you have done that, your table is set. So now my average title value, I'm now going to do this. I will pick 3 from here. This last 3, I will add it and divide by 3. So if I'm going to do that, I'll have 23.25 plus 23.15 plus 23.20 all divided by 3. So if you add all of this together, it's simply 23.20 in 3 places. That would be 69.60 divided by 3. And that will give me my average title value. Okay, average volume of acid use, which is the same thing as average title value, and that's going to be 23.20 cm cube. Ensure that you put your SI unit. Now that you have your average title value, ensure that the SI unit is correct centimeter cube. Then you can go with this back to the questions and answer the questions. All right. So once you enter the exam, you don't need to waste time. Just try out the practical ones. See if your answer aligns with the range that your teacher could actually whisper to you. All right, to just let you have an idea of the range, and then so that you know that you are on the right track when you do your first example. So once you do the first one, you can just compute your table and go straight to answer the questions. All right, if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe right now. Share this video with your friends, and do not forget to like it as well. Thank you for being a part of today's class. Bye for now.